Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Grab a cold one, crank up the volume, and join the show. Welcome to NBNR Live. And here we go.
It's no block, no rock.
Yes, we are no block, no rock. And yes, this is Cornhusker Counseling. Welcome to the latest appointment of Cornhusker Counseling. First, before we get into the shit show, the spanking that was last night, thank you very much, Heavy Brewing, for having us last night.
Yes, absolutely.
An amazing venue. They wined us. They dined us. They treated us right. And hopefully we weren't too obnoxious.
Yeah, hey, and the house was packed.
It was
Yeah,
packed.
for that first
building
half.
was
Yeah,
packed.
yeah. Imagine if Nebraska would have had a competitive football game. I think the house could have stayed packed.
Yeah.
But the issue is when you're down 3 scores at halftime, people tend to go. They want to watch it at their house, and so they can just go straight to bed.
I don't know. I found it very cathartic by the time, the third and the fourth quarter hit. Like, I was with, some of my friends getting sloshed.
Sloshed. I wouldn't say that.
I mean, I kind of was. Dude, it was over by halftime. I didn't care.
Yeah.
I stopped watching. Like, there's people like, a play would happen and they'd be mad. Or a play would happen and they'd be more happy than 2 minutes before or something. It's like, you're still watching? Is Mike's mic? I don't know.
It was just bad. It was terrible.
You guys are still like invested in this shit, right? So again, Heavy Brewing, you're amazing. Thank you. You got, what's your favorite burger?
What's my favorite burger?
Your favorite burger.
I mean, since
Putting you on the spot. What's your favorite burger?
Okay, so not to be like a homer, but Her at Sports Bar has a build your own burger. I'll get like the barbecue, the onions, the jalapenos. It's really good.
Nice.
It's really good. That's like if I want a burger, that's where I'm headed, and I'm going to build my own burger.
Damn.
So like you took in like a place to get a burger or like
Sure.
the type of burger?
I don't care.
I know
Just
this
your
is gonna,
favorite
you're
burger.
setting yourself up for this. So we'll just say a bacon cheeseburger. Keep it simple.
Bacon cheeseburger. For like, I like Culver's,
Okay.
or like even like Sonic. Like Sonic
Okay,
has
so
like
you're
an
saying
amazing
a place. You're
like,
talking about a place.
Sure.
Donna Millie's is a good one.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Stella's.
Do you have any reason? Do you have any idea why I'm asking?
No,
you
I'm
this?
waiting.
You have no clue.
No, I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, I had just retweeted a House Rules video.
Oh, the Runza one.
They're talking about their favorite burgers,
Yeah.
and Matt Rule's doing it with these two just fucking. Who are they?
They're apparently Nebraska fans from
Are
like
they?
New York or something.
It's very cute. It's
Yeah,
very cute.
They're famous on social media, I guess.
And you know what, man? Like, I know that's easy to criticize and be like, do more coaching. Stop talking about your favorite burgers. Fuck. But here's the thing. Like, you get like 20 likes on it. It's not worth it.
Well, okay.
Like, to save yourself from, that's such like an easy thing for people to be like, stop doing these fucking videos, loser. You lost 37-10, loser. And getting 20 likes, like, isn't worth, all those comments.
Well, I'd imagine he has a content team doing that. So he
right.
made the content. The team is putting out the content.
Yeah, that's like super low hanging fruit, and we knew.
low hanging.
We knew as soon as
Yeah,
that
he
stuff
lost.
started.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, well, this is really cool and really awesome now.
Yeah.
But as soon as he starts losing, everybody's gonna be, well, you stop doing podcasts and start coaching. It's like, yeah, okay. He spends an hour of his week doing a podcast, talking to somebody,
Yep.
and then like, look, he's got an hour. He's got an hour. It's not that serious.
Although, if you look at the press conference last night, did he have an hour? Like, does he have any minutes? Because between the horn or bell going off while he was doing his press conference, and he's freaking out, and then he's talking about we have no time to even think about this game because we have to go turn the page, go to Iowa by Friday. Which he's not wrong. Like, that is a tough task to get home at 3 a.m, turn around, scrap the game because you probably should. Like, I'm sorry, outside zone toss play that killed you all year still kills you. It's insane. But yeah, you got to turn the page and go prepare for a team that runs the ball just as well as Penn State, maybe better. So sick.
Yeah.
Really excited. Can't wait to see that toss play 10 times by Iowa.
Not even just the toss play. It's just
everything.
That outside zone.
Outside zone kills us all year. Still killing us.
Iowa is just licking their chops. Oh my God. But like, I think back to here, you want another fun comment? And I get Matt Rule kind of has to say this, but our defensive line is going to be hell on wheels. Just watch. I mean, on wheels could be taken off. Hell, like we're in hell. We're in defensive line hell. Hell on wheels. Anytime Matt Rule has to sell a position group or sell a player to us, that should be your first sign that it's not going to be good. So just keep that in mind in the future.
Yeah. Well, and I always think when you think of Matt Rule and talking about the defensive line and stopping the run, I think about that time when he goes up to the podium after we beat Michigan State and we kind of shut down the run game. And he's like, well, we suck at stopping the run. And he's like pretty much like saying, like, I told you we're not that bad.
Yeah, what now?
And then now I have 11 games worth of evidence to tell me that the run defense sucks ass.
I have another game.
Yes. It's like
you have that one game.
You had that one game where you were up at the podium being like, look, I told you we suck. Right? I was right. We're not that bad. And then every game has happened since.
Yeah. Okay. So just real quick, BA's in the chat. He says, why did John Butler stop running our bare front? FBI needs to check his emails. And I actually have a question for BA in the chat. Can you tell me, like, when did they start the game out that way? So you have to understand, during the live show, we're like entertaining people. I've got my son. I'm taking pizza to my wife. Like, there's a million things going on.
Sure.
And like, it's hard to just kind of watch.
Like, what front are they?
Yeah, it is hard. It's not like I'm sitting on my couch just like watching it intently. There's a million things going on. So a part of this episode is probably going to be us being like, yeah, right. Well, did that happen? Yeah, I think it happened. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I mean, the game sucked.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Like I said,
and we had to get in a triumph somehow. So far, the only triumph I have from the game was Heavy Brewing being awesome.
Heavy Brewing, you know, I guess Emmett ran for 100 more yards.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
A lot of it on
one play.
What else? I mean, it could have been worse for Latif. It could have been worse. I mean, sure, it didn't look great, but like,
what did?
I'm not sure Dylan would have looked much better.
Yeah.
You know, it's just one of those games where whoever you had at quarterback, Penn State was just going to wreak havoc anyway.
Yeah, because they own the trenches, which is an issue in year 3, is when you can't control the trenches in a Big Ten football game. It's an issue in year 3. And I will say, here's a triumph.
Okay.
Because TJ Latif didn't play like he did against UCLA. Maybe less teams will want him in the offseason. Maybe he sticks around and we get both Dylan and TJ to stay next year, because he didn't play like UCLA Latif. He played like a true freshman on the road at Penn State.
I will say this, though. When looking at the game last night, what other game did it feel like this year?
Minnesota.
Okay.
I said after the first score, I said, I'm feeling Minnesota. It's
Okay.
Minnesota again.
So, assuming that we gave up 9 sacks in that game.
Yeah.
Without TJ, is it 9 sacks again?
Probably.
So, I mean, look, like the overall performance of the team was so bad that looking at TJ, with all of the conversation that's gone on this week, the last 2 weeks, which is like, Dylan or TJ, what's going to happen? What about Dayton? Like, all this whole conversation is like, that's the least of my concerns, is the quarterback position right now, because the whole team got their ass kicked. So
we'll have 6 months to talk about that. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, triumphs. See Jacob Bauer running around. That's cute. It's nice. Hey, little Jacob. What else, man?
There's no triumph.
That's it, right?
There isn't.
All right.
Yeah.
Trauma time.
Trauma time. Did we ever actually have a triumph?
We're 12 minutes in. All right, trauma time.
We talked about fucking burgers and how awesome Heavy Brewing is. Matt Rule goes home to Penn State and just gets his ass spanked. Just, nobody had any respect for Nebraska coming in, right? The first line at 10.5, right? And if you were listening to any Penn State talking heads or podcasts, they didn't respect us. They assumed a Penn State win. No respect. And then the fake punt. Ooh, no.
Up 3 scores. You run a fake punt.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
Like
I literally, it was happening. I was like, this is awesome.
I was laughing.
Yeah.
I was too.
It's awesome.
Oh, there he goes. Like, but it's sickening because no respect. And you prove them right. You proved them right.
Yes.
Like, you gave them no reason to respect you. Like, Penn State goes into this game and they look hyped. They weren't playing for anything. Yes, they were. Like, they're playing for a bowl game, whatever.
They're playing for their coach.
Okay, real quick though, you said that they were playing hype, like the defense was juiced up, right? What set that tone?
Oh, here we go.
What set the tone?
Here we go.
I want to know.
Yep.
I want you to say it.
Hey, we go. Let's paint the picture, right?
Paint it.
We have this huge opening drive, run the ball all the way down the field.
Crowd is silent.
Crowd is quiet.
Shit.
Nebraska's moving the ball. We're controlling the line of scrimmage. We run some razzle-dazzle bullshit with Heinrich Harburg in that quarterback to hand the ball off. And then we tried it again on 4th and 1. And what do you know? Nebraska doesn't get a 4th and 1 in the red zone.
And then what happens is that defense goes running past the line of scrimmage. They're flexing. The crowd is screaming. Everybody's pumped up.
Yep.
Change the game. I'm telling you right now. I don't know if it makes that big of a difference
Probably
in the
doesn't.
end result,
Yep.
right? Because it did look just like so one-sided. But right out of the gate, you've got 4 quarters of football still to play. And we're still trying to go for it on 4th and 1. I don't care if that 1 yard is from the 1 yard line to the goal line. I don't care if that 1 yard is from our own goal line to the 1 yard line. You can't get the 1 yard.
You haven't done it all year.
So take the points. You have not done it. I'm so tired of sitting here. Everybody's like, you got to be aggressive. You got to shut up. Shut up. We've tried.
Yes.
We have tried. The analytics for Nebraska football tells you no matter where it is on the field, it's still 1 yard. And you can't get it. No matter where it is on the field, you can't get it. So take the point.
Damn it. Like, do something different. Do something else. I don't mind going for it. You guys already know this.
Right.
I like being aggressive. Does this team have the ability to do that? No, they don't.
They don't.
Because Penn State's line is better than yours. Michigan's line was better than yours. So yeah, dude, when you just bunch everybody up and you just try to
Run into it.
go straight and there's no fucking, you're not spreading anyone out. You're not even trying to be, like you said, it's razzle dazzle, but it's like, it's so boring. There's no mystery.
There wasn't, because it was the same exact play that they ran with Harburg the first time. Why would you bring Heinrich Harburg in, a newly found tight end? Why would you bring him in at quarterback under center to hand the ball off to Emmett? I understand it worked and it was the longest play in the entire game for us, but why would you do it again on 4th and 1? Like, you didn't spread him out. You didn't move anybody in motion. You didn't do anything to think that you were doing anything besides running it right up the middle.
Dude, Emmett got straight fucked up on that, dude. Like
Crazy.
three guys are just there and they just knock him out. Like, where are the linemen? Where are they?
Do you know why they're right there?
Why?
Is because you put this giant quarterback in X quarterback in,
Mm.
and they're like, okay, it's going to be like a quarterback sneak. So we just need to plug the middle. And then what happens is they do that, but instead you're handing the ball off 4 yards behind you, and he has to try to run into that exact spot.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. And somebody asked, like, would you go for it with a different play call? No,
you wouldn't. I mean,
No, because they don't have better play calls. We've seen they don't have a play call for 4th and 1.
I don't know. Like I there was the same conversation last night. Connor, like at one point during the roller coaster, he and I started getting to this big argument, and I'm like, dude, I go, it's 1 yard. Nebraska has shown all year they can't get the 1 yard. I don't care what the play call is. I don't care. It just doesn't work against a Michigan. That first one, that wasn't just like a run up the gut. I don't think. I think they tried to like run zone or something.
They threw it was a cute little pass.
Yeah. So it's just they can't. Like
they can't. They can't do it.
Yeah. And so what happened was you tried it, you didn't get it, and then all of a sudden the entire stadium was happy that you got a 4th down stop on the goal line, and everybody's juiced up. Momentum. And then from that moment on, all the momentum never shifted.
Yeah, we've seen that before. That like the game just looked so familiar.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched that game this season probably 3 times. Like it felt Michigan-y to me, but we didn't have the offense like we did against Michigan. And then it felt very Minnesota to me because they didn't show up.
They didn't
show up.
So much promise, and it was just completely vanished. Penn State goes on that long drive. And yes, there were shades of Michigan and Minnesota where the basics of blocking and tackling, they are so much better than you at it. They could do anything they wanted.
Yep.
They could do anything.
They threw it on us. No problem. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't help that all year we have been a very bad zone team. We are not a good zone coverage team. And then when you're selling out to stop the run and you're playing zone, it's like it's the double whammy, because then they're like, okay, we're going to run play action. Kyle said this before the show. He's like, hey, like I think play action is going to be a big deal in this game. We're going to sell it stop the run, and they're going to have guys wide open on play action.
Regularly.
Yeah.
That quarterback was pretending to hand the ball off, and then when he turned around to throw the ball, he was looking at the back of all of our jerseys.
Every time. It was insane. If you're going to send everybody and you have these all conference, all American defensive backs, right? Why not let them just play man coverage and bet on yourself there? Bet that your DBs are better than their wide receivers. And when you load the box to stop the run, make sure that your DBs are going to make a play. But instead, we play zone coverage and get picked apart in certain situations the entire night. He had 1 incompletion?
11 for 12.
Crazy.
Like
crazy.
You know, leading up to the game and even during the game, when things are still looking on the ups.
When was it out? When was it in the ups?
Well, look, when in the middle of Emmett's 50-yard run.
Oh, okay.
I might have said something like, Drunkemeyer sucks. Drunkemeyer. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, you're
I had
fine.
no respect.
Yeah.
And I think maybe we couldn't get any pressure. It didn't matter if you brought no blitz, yes blitz, no pressure. He had fucking all day to throw.
Right.
Well, fucking pathetic, man. Guys running open everywhere, all game.
Floodgates, just everything.
So easy.
Yes.
So easy. Like he was asleep back there and was just.
He got sacked that one time, I think. Maybe twice. I don't know. Big Mac sack. I know we got one of them.
He looked bored. Drunkemeyer looked bored. Grunkemeyer. Sorry. I said Drunkemeyer again. I'm sorry. I had no respect. 11 for 12.
Just balled out.
Dude.
Balled out.
The whole team. You know, they got up. They got up for us. But it was so boring. No respect for Nebraska. No respect for Matt Rule. You know, Matt Rule hired him, whatever, at Temple, all that bullshit.
And then he goes for it on 4th down. Dude. That is the craziest thing. You're up 3 scores.
So
and this guy, right? You hired him in high school. You talked about how much respect you have for him. Yeah, how much respect you have for your alma mater and your university and how much you love this place. And they run a fake punt on you.
Dude, teams love kicking our ass. They love kicking our ass. Minnesota, PJ Fleck, they love it. Penn State, apparently.
Join the club.
Well, okay, to be fair, Nebraska had a lot of success against Penn State.
We are 3-1 against them.
That is true.
Now we're 3-2.
And 3-3, 3-4, whatever. It's just, Kirk Ferentz and Iowa love kicking our ass.
Yep.
Whose ass do we love to kick besides our own? What game have you watched this year where you're like, they want to kick the other team's ass? Can you recall a game?
No.
Like Michigan? No.
No, not really.
Like Maryland?
The night they USC, remember, they wanted to kick their ass.
Yeah,
they were kicking their ass for a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe USC.
Okay.
That's it.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. And we were going to go up 3 scores before Dylan broke his fucking leg.
Like Michigan State started off really strong, the block punt and all that. Fell off.
But that was bad. I mean, like the win, like the only reason we won that game is because we had the win in the fourth quarter.
so the wind aided.
Yeah, wind aided.
What's that quote from like fucking one of the video games? He runs a 4.40, non-wind aided. And like Kirk's like, non-wind aided? What are you talking about? I don't care about wind aided, whatever. But yeah, it's like, what teams do we just come out and our hair's on fucking fire? Like it might happen like once a year.
Yeah, it wasn't this year though.
Hey,
maybe it'll be Iowa. Hear me out. Maybe this is a triumph. Maybe.
Oh my God.
Maybe Nebraska was overlooking Penn State and preparing for Iowa.
Wild, if true. Wild, if true.
Maybe we were just selling out to prepare for Iowa because it was a short week. And
again, I hope so. I hope that's the excuse.
Yeah,
and it pays off. I hope it pays off because if we beat Iowa, we are gonna memory hole this game like it didn't happen.
Oh, 100%.
If they beat Iowa,
if we go 8-4,
yeah,
and beat Iowa for the first time in Lincoln since 2011. Oh yeah, like this game never happened. And Matt Rule in his press conference pretty much told you,
Jesus,
hey, I gotta wipe that. Like, didn't happen. This game didn't happen. We can't even watch the game. We can't watch the footage because we don't have time. We literally have to get to Lincoln and practice tomorrow, like in 5 hours.
What a complete disaster that press conference was.
Oh my
God.
God.
What a nightmare.
That was awesome.
Just he's like, I can't hear you.
He's in a fucking circus tent. And there's, bells and just the constant ambient noise of just
there's a horn going off. There's a horn.
It was Harry. It was Harry. The whole 7 minutes.
Well, guess what? I want to introduce Matt Rule to how I felt during the game. I felt like there was a horn playing the entire time because it was so bad and discombobulated. It looks the same. It looks the same as on the field.
So,
Penn State doesn't have an empty room.
Oh my God.
They don't have one empty room.
They don't
in
have
entire
a media
stadium.
room, right? Like they don't have anything to fucking keep it quiet.
Penn State, pedo state, fucking Jeffrey Epstein ass program. Shouldn't even have a football program.
Oh,
fuck
boy.
you. God, dude, it's so annoying. Anyway, Kyle, I felt like during our spiel for a little bit, you wanted to say something. Maybe I'm wrong. Looked like you're kind of reaching for the button. I don't want to miss you if you had a point.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, like, you guys don't have a single empty room in that entire stadium. You could have just parked us in.
Yeah.
No.
Not a place to set up a press conference.
It took more time for you to set up that circus tent than it would have just to open a door.
Dude.
Like, they had to have people set that up.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Blocking, tackling.
Bad.
So John Butler.
Bad.
This week. Okay. Speaking of low-hanging fruit, that's what he talked about.
Stopping the run.
So the run defense, how the run defense, how that's been a talking point, and how it's low-hanging fruit. And I'm not sure if he was like criticizing people for criticizing the run defense. Oh, it's low-hanging fruit. Or if he's like admitting that, yeah,
it sucks.
We suck at it.
Yeah.
But the fruit's right there. It's fucking.
It's the elephant in the room, guys.
Tasty fruit. And you saw why. It is low-hanging.
So bad.
Katron, all-time leading rusher at Penn State.
Oh, and touchdowns.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Did you see the little graphic they put up for him?
They put a crown on his head. That was cool.
They put a little crown on him.
Yeah.
You know, this whole conversation reminds me of the water boy. He goes walking into Coach Klein's office, and he's like, oh, there we go, dropping the football. And he's like, they pick it up and they're running down the field. Oopsie, they dropped it. Here, let me just dust this off and pick it up and run it into the end zone. He's like sitting in his chair.
Someone's got to give him that magic green book. That's what it is. John Butler needs the magic green book that was stolen from him, and then he'll learn how to stop the run again. Maybe that's it. Needs the magic green book. Penn State had it on the other side of the sidelines.
Yeah, man, look, there's some noise out there, I guess. And maybe it's the crazies out there that talk about John Butler and getting rid of him. There's a part of me that does want to.
Hey, he's good at coaching secondary. Gosh, as a secondary coach and now the DC, and the only thing that has looked good this year is the secondary. I feel like that's concerning.
This conversation, I think, is it's hard because all year when things go bad, but you win the game, you say, yeah, they're the youngest team in the Big Ten. This defense is full of younger guys, and they're trying to figure it out. And, in 2 years, they're going to be much bigger, stronger, faster, whatever. And then you lose a really bad game and somebody runs all over you. And it's like, John Butler sucks. And it's like, okay, well, we need to kind of keep the same energy. If we're saying, hey, in this game we won, and we give a bunch of excuses as to why maybe it didn't look so good, but we won. And then you get into a game like Penn State and they run all over you. And now it's like, hey, John Butler sucks. He needs to go, or, whatever. So there's a part of me that's like, you got to give a little bit of grace. But then there's also a part of me that's like, it's your job to figure it out. What you've got is what you signed up for. Like that's what it is. And losing Ty and Nash, we've talked about that ad nauseum. Like, it's a big deal. And so you're running out there with a defensive line, but I also don't appreciate being told all year this is going to be hell on wheels, and oh yeah, these guys are really good, and this pass rush is going to be really great.
We're getting better. What are you getting better at? What has Nebraska's defense got better at from week 1 to now?
What have they gotten better at? Well, the passing defense has been consistently
good,
pretty damn good,
elite, very good, right?
But arguably the most important aspect of a defense is stopping the run.
Or just controlling the line of scrimmage, pass rush, all those things that we're not good at. We're not good at pass rushing. There's teams that are really good at pass rushing, but they can't stop the run, right? There's teams that can stop the run and they cannot rush the passer. We're neither of those teams. We can't do either of those things.
Yeah, I mean, let's think back to USC. It felt like we were getting pretty good pressure on Maeva, forced a couple intentional groundings.
Where was Desama Colin? Where was he at?
I don't know.
Where was he? He had one tackle.
I think he had 15 snaps, maybe less.
Where the heck was he? Apparently one of your best guys on defense, probably an NFL guy, right? Where was he? I understand he was on the field. Where was he?
Injured? Maybe?
Where?
I don't know. Did Matt Rule talk about it? Maybe he didn't. I didn't fucking hear it.
Yeah. No, I don't know. He didn't show up.
So
is my point. Non-existent.
So Desan vanished.
Yes.
You look at guys that are out there. You got young guys, right? You already said that, Kyle. You already said that there's young guys out there. You got Rex Guthrie out there. You got Donovan Jones. These are very young cats. And Rex takes over for Marcus Buford, which, if I'm going to be kind of mean for a second, that's kind of fucking pathetic.
You're a single-digit guy.
You're, 24 years old? And Rex Guthrie takes over. He replaces you because you're not playing well. And you look like a fool against Minnesota because you can't come up and make a tackle. You take a fucking horrendous angle.
Don't worry, they'll get a black shirt, though.
Do away with the black shirts. Get rid of that shit. Throw the bones.
You know what they need to get rid of? They need to get rid of the single digit thing too, because every single digit guy besides Sierra Wright,
Jesus,
they are all non-existent. They're not. Who has played,
dude?
Who has played up to this standard of the single digit? Who has played? I mean, hell, half the guys that have them are fucking backups. So, like they're not. RVP, not a starter, not very good. Hasn't been good all year.
No.
Marquise Beeford lost his job.
Yeah.
Javen, ups and downs all year.
I mean,
Dinky, okay.
Sure.
Ja'Cory, been okay. He's fine. But you can't give him the ball. Get him the ball.
It's not really. I'm not going to blame him necessarily, but
Hartzog out. Made one play at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Out.
That was nice.
It was cool.
Our best win of the year.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Came up clutch.
I don't know.
Do away with single digit.
Yeah,
I don't want to see anyone on this
team. It's dumb.
Like, even if it's
V9.
not,
Sorry, I missed one. V9.
No, yeah.
Ben bad.
Well,
Ben bad.
And Vincent Shaver's dad. He likes a lot of our posts on Twitter and stuff.
Hey, I appreciate that.
We appreciate that.
And V9's a very young player, and he's playing with a club on his hand.
Yeah.
But the tackling and the angles and stuff, that has to get better. It does. And I think that goes into coaching.
Well, he like runs on his heels. It doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, do away with the black shirts. Do away with that. Do away with throwing the bones. Like, if I see Riley Van Poopel throw the bones, like, it doesn't mean anything.
Well, if
you know what I mean? Like,
if they're dominating Iowa, please throw the bones. But I'm going to pick and choose when that's relevant.
It's just when Penn State can go 1994 Nebraska on your ass and go, we're going there, and they can do it over and over and doing this, and we're doing this.
That's exactly what my dad said. He said Nebraska used to do this.
Yeah.
Right.
Sitting there watching it.
And that's what it was, man. It's disheartening. And it's deflating. Just getting dominated. Just they have better players than you. I guess that comes to like year 3 Matt Rule. And it looks like that. Right? What do you make of that? It's year 3, young roster, but you're just getting pummeled.
Well,
a few times, we said it against Minnesota. You're getting pummeled. Blocking and tackling, the basics. Can't stop the run.
How does that get better next year? So we have a harder schedule next year, right? Yeah. Matt Rule now, and this goes into the John Butler thing. This goes into Matt Rule year 4. Matt Rule now just got this extension and has a competitive NIL budget. He can get any player in the country that he wants now.
We can do anything.
We can do anything, right? Matt Rule bragged about it. Did it a lot, especially during the bye week, right? Next year, it's put up or shut up time. Like, you're either going to do it or you're not. You better go get to fix this issue, right? Mm. How many players do we have to get to fix this issue? They're going to have all the money to do whatever they want, right? How many D linemen do we need? Do we need 5? Like,
Mike,
John Butler, you better have the right guy. So we have 0 excuses, and we're playing better teams next year. How is it going to get better? And how do you make it better?
So, in the portal this year,
yeah,
you got Jalen George out of the portal.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Who?
Yeah, he'll be back in the portal this year too.
That's what I'm afraid of, dude.
Yeah.
Is like
the small mid-major guys that you're going to get that are. I'm sorry. I need SEC starters. I need Big Ten not their backups. I don't want their scrubs. I want the guys that play with the big boys that are going to the portal to get paid. That's what I want.
Like the guys that we have right now, like RVP.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Is he going to get better?
I hope so.
I hope so. No, he's not. Listen, and this becomes a discussion where we have players that are good enough for 7 and 5. And if that's what your expectation is, if you like 7 and 5, if you like 8 and 4, this is not a terrible record. Okay? But if that is what you expect out of this team and this program, which I have stated numerous times, that's where I'm at. I see a game like last night, and yeah, in the moment, it's frustrating. And sitting here now talking about it, yeah, I'm getting a little red-faced, sure, and I'm talking shit. But then I think a little bit and I go, you know what? This is about right. We're 7-4. There's a chance to go 8-4. Like
not if you played like last night. There is zero chance.
Right. And so
zero chance.
And so you could be 7-5, and that is about right.
It's progress. Right.
It's
progress. 6-6 plus 1. Now we'll be 7-5 plus or minus 1.
The more I think about this game, the less angry I am. Because yes, Penn State has better players. And you have good players. They're good. They will get you to 500 plus 1. And if that's what you expect, that's what I expect. So I'm not that mad about this.
Yeah, preseason we didn't even like talk about Penn State.
Yep, that's a loss.
Preseason, right? Yeah, we were like, okay, well, this is going to be a big loss, or like this is going to automatic loss.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Now, where I get frustrated and why last night I'm sitting in my living room after the live show and I'm literally talking to Carly. I'm like, what is the point of all this? I was like, me and the guys every Sunday at 8, 9 a.m. we wake up, set up the studio, come in here, talk about it, and then Monday we're live at 6 p.m. Do that, and then we do all this work all year long, and we're like, for what? Like to watch a game like what you watched last night, it had me asking myself, like, what is the point? And the reason I felt that way is because this was not the number 2 preseason team that we were sold before we even saw a down of football. This was a 4-6 team with no head coach, whose team is the entire team is likely being poached by every team in the country right now.
Virginia Tech.
The entire coaching staff is wondering, where am I going to work next year?
Yeah.
And like for you to just wasn't even close. It was not even on the same earth.
Nope.
It was such a gap in performance. That's why it made me so upset, is because that happened against a team that has no idea what is coming next year, and we have the most security out of either sideline. Nebraska is at the most secure point it has been in 10, 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
And we get boat raced by them and by Minnesota.
Yeah.
And it frustrates the shit out of me as just a big fan, somebody that talks about this stuff every single week and puts in the work, does all the social media stuff, does all the, trying to find ads and talking to people in the chat and all this other stuff. It's just so frustrating that is where we're at compared to where Penn State is at right now.
I did tell you, though. So you gave me that spiel this morning, and I was like, Kyle, the reason we do this, there's a couple of reasons. One,
go on,
because we fucking love it, right? That's one. Number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, if we can do this when we're 3-9, we sure as shit can do it when we're 7-5.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We would come in here during that regime, and every single week, I'm sad. We're just pissed. We're yelling at each other. Right? We're 7-5. We knew this season was going to be 7-5 or 8-4. You have to lose games for that to happen.
Indeed.
But it doesn't change the fact that it sucks. The way you lose sucks, right? But people forget too. I know Bo won 9 games every year. Bo had games like that every year.
Yep.
And they sucked then and they suck now. So the reason we do this, one, because we love it, but two, because the people in the chat, because people continue to listen to that. And honestly, I think we help these people. That this counseling thing, I know we're certified counselors and we have PhDs in Husker football. But I think we help people. I think we're talking through these things. We're talking to the demons. We do it every week.
We help ourselves, because if we didn't
do this, I'd have to talk to my wife about this, and she doesn't give a shit.
And look, I wouldn't even do that. I would just hold it all in and die of a heart attack in about 5 years.
So we're saving Jared from having a heart attack.
Yeah. Russ Meadows is in the chat. Says, boo-hoo, you do so much work on social media, etc. Dude, come on, man. You don't have to do this. You're absolutely correct. We should just end the stream. We'll just pack up all of our gear here. All you people in the chat every single week dropping money and the connections that we've made, we'll just pack it all up. And we'll just say, you know what? Have a good one.
Hey, no, that's not an option, because although the team quit last night,
the fans have never.
Right.
The fans have never.
Yeah. And I don't expect anything differently. Like we built this thing from my basement, guys. We built this with one microphone.
Listen.
Now, I mean, we're in a studio here at Sinovation Omaha. We have a wall that's wrapped with our brand on it. We are a brand. No, we're not. Just because I'm mad that we got our ass kicked by Penn State. Oh, well.
Yeah. So,
what is it, Kyle?
What?
Wah, wah.
wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, same thing.
That would have been my mantra for the whole offseason is a womp womp. But so both of you guys said a few things that you got to be careful about, right? Because Kyle, you're going to get pushback from people and kind of like Russ. Well, it's such a waste of time. Such a waste of time. Why do you do it? It's because we love Husker football, right?
Yeah. And
then Mike, you said that the team quit. I'm not going to go there. But I mean,
I see what you're saying. Like they didn't quit. They played till the final whistle. I also don't know why the hell. And here's a trauma. Why the hell is TJ Lateef and Emmett Johnson in the game when you're down 4 scores in the fourth quarter? I'm sorry, you have no quarterback behind TJ Lateef, and Emmett Johnson's your best player. Why is he taking unnecessary hits?
It's almost as if maybe your coaching staff isn't that good.
Maybe
they're 7-5 good. If that's okay with you, that's what you have. Why is Dylan Raiola still in the game versus Minnesota?
Right.
When he's been sacked 10 times. Who's 9? I'm saying 10 for effect, for dramatic effect.
Well, I mean,
why is he still in the game?
Why is he in the game?
I mean,
because maybe your coaching staff isn't that good.
I mean, Shadur Sanders, he left the game early and they caught all sorts of hell for it.
Yeah. No, I just like that game was out of hand. Get your backups in.
He doesn't need to leave the field. Just put him on the sideline.
Right.
But yeah, man, like Penn State showed for that night, last night, why so many people liked them at the beginning of the season. It's too bad that it had to be against, of course, us. You know, have they just straight up bullied another team like that this year? I don't know.
Maybe a G5 team.
Maybe a G5 team.
And we said this earlier this week too. Like Penn State had a very hard schedule, and they played all these good teams close. And then after they lost a couple of them, then they lost to teams that they shouldn't have lost to, like UCLA and Northwestern, those teams that we beat. But there's no transitive properties, guys. This is a perfect example, right?
No transitive.
Just because Nebraska beat UCLA and Northwestern doesn't mean you can beat Penn State, who lost to those teams, because every game is its own thing.
Yeah, and
teams get up to play Nebraska.
Yes, the other team wants to knock your fucking head off every week. Kirk Ferentz is gonna come in here and want to kill you. He's going to want to shank your ass.
Hey, that might be the last game of the Ferentz era. We don't know. We don't know if he's coming back next year. Is Kirk going to come in here?
His
last raw potentially. Is he going to come into Lincoln and be like, "Give me your lunch money, bitch.
Yeah,
give it to me again,
dude.
Pay up."
Can't you just see the graphic now?
I can see it.
Last game, last hurrah.
I can see the headlines. I can hear the Iowa chickens talking. I can hear it all.
You know what? It's kind of funny because if it wasn't for Nebraska, Kirk Ferentz probably would have been fired.
Oh, yeah.
Like a few years ago,
Yeah.
Because I was starting to get a little big for their britches, kind of, If they had a passing game, they would be like a playoff team almost every year probably because their defense is usually really good. And LeVar Woods is an excellent special teams coordinator. And so you get this feeling like I was starting to get kind of annoyed. They're getting annoyed by Kirk because they get so damn close every year. But you can always count in November, they're always going to add that extra win to their record. There's just another little W for Iowa because of us, because we just fucking hand it to them. And so Nebraska's saved Kirk's job, and he's going to kill. Is he going to kill us? Is he going to kill us on Friday?
I don't know. That's something that we can talk about tomorrow.
Yeah, we're definitely going to talk about that tomorrow.
Are they just going to? Because I'll bet you Iowa's line, O-line, D-line, probably just as good as Penn State's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Probably better. They don't have the pass rushers Penn State does. With that being said, they'll sack us.
You think? Even with Latif running for his life all around. And
yes,
you think?
Yeah. We talk about Iowa and Nebraska. I know we're going to do this tomorrow. Sure. But I'm just saying, like, going back to Penn State, the whole interim playing for their coach thing, the only time Nebraska has beat them since Bo Pelini was when we were playing for our interim coach, right? Otherwise, Kirk Ferentz he doesn't care. Like, and that's what Penn State did. They're like, we're playing for our coach, right? Ugh. They're going to play up. They're gonna play better with their interim because they want him to get the job.
It's so annoying.
Yeah,
because
although Mickey probably could have got the job.
Oh, Mickey,
that would have been something.
And he did not get the job. Mickey Joseph.
Hey, he got a
naughty boy.
Naughty. Hey, Grand Blanc State, baby.
Is he still there?
I think so.
Yeah. Gosh, it's also annoying. It's just because, like, there's always a storyline. There's always something cute. After the game, Terry. They're not hiring him.
No.
But despite that, they play for him. And they play inspired. It's so fucking annoying.
Why can't our team just play inspired for their own fucking coach, right? The guy that just signed an extension. The guy that is going to be here for the long haul. Why don't we play up for him, right?
You remember? Like a month ago, we were so worried going into Penn State.
I wasn't worried.
Oh, my God.
I said he's not good enough for that job. And guess what? It showed again.
Like, it's going to be a distraction. People are going to be talking about Matt Rule potentially going into Happy Valley where he's going to be coaching next year. Oh my God, it's going to be such a huge distraction. No, in fact, he signs an extension,
loses that game.
And it shouldn't have been a talking point. And there shouldn't have been any excuses for you to come out like you did. Sleepy, yawn. Year three.
Hey.
I always ask myself this question when I'm watching a game like this. Is this what you want Nebraska football to look like? And my standards have gone down. That's why I am cool with 8-4 if we can find a way. My standards have dropped, guys. What? You don't expect to play off? And
no.
You said, Mike, that next year is put up or shut up.
I think it has to be, even though the schedule's harder. Because you have no excuses. If you go get the right guys, right? If you go get the best guys in the portal because you can, and it still looks like that, then what does that tell you about this staff?
Well, so what are we saying? It's put up or shut up. So if they go 7-5, what are you saying?
Nothing.
If they go 8-4, what are you saying?
It doesn't. Yeah, that's the standard. The standard is 7-5, 8-4. You have to be able to roll out of bed and win 7 to 8 games every year. Moving forward, this is new age college football.
Because I think most fans feel that way, because by the time you hit year 4, and ideally you would have a year 3 Dylan, right? So excuses gone. Money is here.
Yeah.
Matt Rule said, we can do whatever we want. And I think most fans feel the same way that you do, Mike. This is put up or shut up in year 4 next year.
Yep.
So it's if they go 8-4, are people calling for his head?
No, because it's still progress. Even if he goes 7-5, I think he'll have a crutch on that because it's a harder schedule and you still went 7-5. There's going to be all kinds of crutches for him. And at the end of the day, it's how it looks. If there's lots of games like Minnesota and Penn State next year, that's not a good look. You're not making progress. You're beating the teams that invest less than you, hopefully. And then you're losing the teams that are just better than you.
Yeah. You're going to lose.
That's what happened this year.
You're going to lose to Penn State. You're going to lose to Michigan. You're going to lose to Ohio State. You're going to lose to Iowa.
How many is that right there? Is that 4?
I'm expecting that.
Yeah.
I'm expecting.
Do we play Oregon next year or no?
I don't know. I mean, people keep saying that the schedule is fucking a gauntlet. So I would assume that we probably get Oregon.
I've got it picked up right now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Okay. So 2026, year 4 under Matt Rule is versus Ohio, Bowling Green, North Dakota. And then you get into Big Ten play, and it's Indiana, Maryland, Ohio Ohio State, Washington, at Illinois, at Iowa, at Michigan State, at Oregon, at Rutgers.
Sick. So let's slow down really quick. This is the too early prediction.
We're gonna run down this.
Yeah. Indiana, L. You said Ohio State on there?
Well, okay. How about this?
L.
Let him say the team, and then you give your assessment, right?
Okay.
Let's assume
three non-cons, dubs.
Let's assume they go out.
Yeah.
They get these amazing D linemen. They have these amazing O
Big,
linemen.
beautiful linemen.
God. We poach Iowa's O line from them. We just take all their linemen, and they are Huskers now. That's not going to happen, obviously. But
Okay, so first 7 are all at home.
Sick.
So you got
squeeze me.
Yeah.
First
Sick.
7.
Yeah.
No,
That sucks.
7's a lot of.
First 7 at home.
Then the last 5 are on the road. We play on the road 5 games in a row.
No, that can't be
that
true.
right.
It can't be.
I
Kyle.
don't think they have the dates yet on those.
Yeah, you must be on Google probably. You
No, I'm on Nebraska's website.
Excuse me. This can't be true.
Versus Ohio in Lincoln. Versus Bowling Green in Lincoln.
Okay.
Versus North Dakota in Lincoln. Versus Indiana in Lincoln. Versus Maryland in Lincoln. Versus Ohio State in Lincoln. Versus Washington in Lincoln.
But they don't have dates yet, right?
Some of them do. The first 3 do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They'll move those around. That's
Ooh.
okay. You scared me a little bit.
Well,
They do that on
I'm
purpose.
just reading off the website here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They once they get dates, they'll move them around and they'll do their Big Ten scheduling and make sure that teams have buys before they play us, and make sure that we have how many Thursday and Friday games do we have next year? Probably too many. You know what's crazy?
We deserve it. Why do we deserve anything?
We don't deserve favors. But there's 2 things that need to change in college football, or in the Big Ten at least. There's certain teams in the Big Ten that don't have to do 2 things. They don't have to play those Friday games, and there's some teams in the Big Ten that don't have to play night games in November. They literally don't have to play night games.
Ohio State.
Yeah, Ohio State
cries about it.
Yeah, they get special treatment, which is just stupid. You're in the same league. We're all doing the same thing.
Right.
If you don't have to play night games on top of dealing with the travel, that's such a benefit for your team. Like, we had to play a night game, go all the way across the United States, and then come all the way back here and then play on a Friday.
And do our press conference in a fucking circus tent.
Tell me how this makes any sense. I'm saying, like, the Big Ten scheduling has to get better. I'm just looking at that. Yeah, it'll be a circus. The scheduling will be a mess. We're going to play Indiana on a Tuesday after we just played somebody on a Saturday. Like, just watch.
And look, I know that, was it Monday where like Matt Rule kind of made light of it?
Yeah, he's like,
hey,
let's go be tough.
Are we going to do it? Or do we like it? Yeah. But like, obviously,
yeah,
he
he's being
doesn't.
sarcastic.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that, gosh, we're making progress though. So I want to be careful. But gosh, Matt Rule, how do I feel about him? Because I feel like he.
Do we have time for Timmer rating? We got 6
Timmer.
minutes. Hey, what's your Timmer rating at right now,
God.
KB?
I don't know if anything I can say can be trusted at this point.
So I know.
Yeah.
Like, did you? I know I didn't.
Maybe
watch.
we do this. We'll do this in a week after the Iowa game. That right before the bowl game, we'll do our Timmer ratings.
Like, I know I checked out after halftime. You know, just glance here and there at the TV.
Yeah,
here and there.
Just laugh at you.
But
know.
like,
Oh, look, another run.
you
There
see-
they go.
you see, like Matt Rule on the sideline. He's just like, he's a nut, man. Like, I'm not saying Bo Pelini level.
But he's yelling.
He's
and
so high
animated.
strung.
Yeah.
And he's so stressed the fuck out.
It's like he's down 4 scores and he's still yelling and screaming at the refs. And we're like, come on.
And, you know,
dude.
he's calling a timeout and like the plan going into halftime was just like,
That was so
what are we gonna do?
stupid.
Like,
They have 2 minutes, right? They have 2 minutes. The first play, they run the ball and let the clock run. Then they get up and they pass the ball.
yeah, whatever.
And then they call timeout.
Yeah,
So they let 40 seconds run the clock. And then they snap the ball and they run the ball for a first down.
so funny.
And they're running to the line like, oh, look, we're going to do something.
So funny.
It's the most Matt
like-
Rule
like-
drive I've ever seen.
Like, was it you have to, because, you know, again, I was kind of, but like, couldn't you have like done a Hail Mary, but they didn't. And they did like a stupid screen.
Yeah.
And he got like tackled with like a second, or could have been tackled with like a second left. He's so stupid. Our team is so fucking dumb. Our staff is stupid, dude.
That's just crazy. The clock
Matt
management. Matt Rule has all this money now to go get any guy he wants. Can he please pony up and get him somebody that can handle just a clock? It's crazy.
He's on the sideline and he's just what's your favorite burger, ref? What's your favorite burger?
Runs up.
Oh! He's such a like he's so like off kilter and just he's so manic, you know, and stressed out. All
right, this has gone off the road.
No. Hail Mary. No, just kneel it. No, throw it.
Throw a screen.
Lateef. No. Dylan. Where's Dylan? Coach.
He's not here. I think we need counseling after this episode.
Dylan's been sacked 10 times. He's got a broken leg, coach. Wheel him out there. Time out. There's none left. Fuck. Get out of my office now.
Oh my
Are we done?
Oh.
What else can we? You have to laugh, dude.
Kyle's not laughing near as much as we are.
No, he's not.
He's like this.
Is it because he doesn't think it's funny, or is he sad?
Kyle.
That our coach doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
No,
he's freaking out. I think I heard a stat. I think I heard a stat yesterday. A stat, I think. I could be totally wrong. But like I think there's been like
what is wrong with you?
There's been like 24 timeouts that have gone unused or something. Like, so either he doesn't use them or just uses them stupidly. And I don't know. That sounds like a fake stat, but it's so believable.
Oh, that shit's so funny.
And then I was gonna fucking just shove. They're gonna shove, dude. They're gonna push our shit in. It's gonna be a short week.
What do we think the spread's gonna be?
We're gonna have all these excuses, right? Oh my god!
In a short week,
I think Iowa will be favored.
Backup quarterback.
Iowa's gonna be favored 2.5. That's my guess. What do you think?
I think Iowa's gonna be favored by 6.5. That's my guess. I don't know. Maybe the line's already out. I have no idea. Probably is, but whatever.
What do you think, KP? While you look at that, is there any chats?
Is there any good chats? Anybody else enjoying it?
Time out. Do we have any chats? Time out. How many timeouts do we have left in this pod? Probably none.
I think it's 1.5. Let's see though. Oh no, here we go. 4.5 right now. Oh, and if you go to FanDuels, it's 5.5. Sick. It opened at 4. It's working its way up right now.
I'll tell you a trauma is we found out that Iowa had won during our live show.
That was a trauma too.
Yeah, we had just ended and we watched the game-winning kick, with 3 seconds left. Yeah, of course. I mean, we literally looked at it and it was like 17-7, and we were all laughing while we're talking on the live show.
And then fun.
And then we hit refresh, and all of a sudden it was tied.
Yeah.
And then people in the crowd are like, Iowa's getting ready to kick a game winner. Like, how did that even happen?
Because of course.
Yeah. Sparty was, by all accounts, dominating that game.
Yeah.
And
I've heard this. I've seen that story before.
Yeah.
I've seen that game.
Sounds like a team with the red N on their helmet.
Let's end the episode. I want to ask you guys, and we'll talk about this tomorrow, but Will Nebraska shake their hands before the game?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. There's different players now. Yeah, they'll shake their hand.
You think so?
Yeah.
They'll shake their hand.
I just hope that we go into the game. Sure, we'll shake their hand, but we hate them. Can we play like we hate them?
Can the fans be just hostile again?
Can you meet Iowa's level of disdain?
It's got to be rocking.
Because they hate you.
There's this like narrative that I've kind of pushed out this year, which is like if the conditions are not perfect, and I've always said like as long as Nebraska's not ranked, as long as the opponent's not ranked, as long as you have like a home field advantage, regardless if you're on the road or at home, as long as it's like not a night game on national television, as long as like you can just kind of keep going down the list.
Yeah, it's gotta be perfect.
So there's a question that says, does Iowa get ranked this week to really curse us?
That's what I said yesterday.
If that's the case, just chalk it up a loss.
Yep.
Just chalk it up a loss.
Damn.
This has to be perfect conditions for Nebraska to even have a chance.
Can you see the storyline?
I can prove this if you just look at the year, look at Matt Rule's record while he's been here. It has to be perfect conditions for a win.
You know what was a perfect condition? Was at UCLA. That was as close to perfect.
Yeah.
Even though you're starting Latif.
The weather was good.
Weather
That's
was
another one.
beautiful. A lot of red in the stands.
It was a home game pretty much in California, which helped.
UCLA's defense
Sucks.
pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Arrowhead, whole place was packed out with Nebraska fans.
Perfect. Yep.
They weren't ranked. Nebraska wasn't ranked.
Yeah. That's
But I want them to be ranked though.
no, I think they're gonna be ranked. The only reason I say that is because they're only 4 plays away from being in the playoff right now, right? I think they're going to be ranked because the storylines are so much money. Like the amount of clicks and content they're going to make with the thing that just says Nebraska hasn't beat a ranked team since 2016. Although it's funny because Iowa's is almost just as bad. And not just as bad, but like really bad.
Yeah.
So
that's part of why a lot of people want Kirk gone because
can't beat a ranked team. He doesn't beat a ranked team. Nebraska's just worse.
Another perfect condition thing is as long as you've had a full week of practice. In this case, we needed 3 weeks of practice for Penn State. That was a not
that
great condition.
Too many.
Yeah.
Too many weeks.
But Penn State, it's a hostile crowd. That wasn't perfect condition because it wasn't filled with Nebraska fans.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, they were inspired by their interim head coach. Oh, that's not perfect.
That's not perfect. We lost to fucking Biff or whatever his fucking name is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
Okay.
All right. We've got a lot to talk about tomorrow. Make sure you guys join us 6:00. We'll be live right here on all the socials. If you don't subscribe already, please do. And if you loved our laughing and crying fit, you better subscribe. Shout out to our friends at Sonovation Omaha. And of course, Heavy Brewing.
Freaking A. Good job, Mike.
Hey, just trying to roll it into one.
Go follow us. We love you. Send us money. Now get out of our office, please.